Murder comment. Hey, I'm glad you're here. And if you're here, you must be interested in Dungeons and Dragons. Furthermore, I bet you're interested in Dungeons and Dragons in space, because that's exactly what we're going to do here is play Dungeons and Dragons in space, near space, ground space, the whole nine. And if you're into that sort of stuff, go ahead and like, subscribe, let us know what you think in the comments, and watch this stuff. Welcome back to another session of the Astral Avenue. We are in
Question?
session, yeah, question mark. We're in session 28, and with the players that are here to play the game that we are playing. If they want to say hey.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
And of course, me, the dungeon mister, going to start the same way off we start every single session with a little recap. And without further ado, last time, with arcane automaton assaulting you in this corridor after spilling out of a lift, two small crystalline objects seemingly powering it or healing it or working in tandem with it somehow, you all quickly acted as best you could. The tick-like automaton creature shot beams of pure arcane energy and trampled at will. Taking down the little crystal objects was a relatively easy task, but the large mechanical thing kept healing itself as well as being healed by these crystals, even being able to recreate the crystals after they were all taken down. Eventually, though, after some of you have been blinded, beaten, or blasted by the energy, Duke did strike a final blow on it, protecting Hilda and Dr. Jellybean from the onslaught that it was wreaking. And as it fell, the crystal that was left floating darted into a little cubby, disappearing as a voice called out about failed containment elimination and proceeded to some next steps. Unsure of what this was, Blackberry, up near the top of the stairs, saw beams of light emit from the lights that were already there along the walls. They were kind of tracing the entirety of the hallway, disintegrating anything in their paths. Quickly pried out the eye of the large creature as Donna and Dr. Jellybean figured out how to operate the lift, and as the doors closed, you found yourselves being moved downward. After a moment, Donna figured it would be about 10 hours until you arrived at the destination. Taking time, you all took in your surroundings as the glass walls of the lift allowed you to see the expansive interior of the Frizzlin Cube. Massive pipes, occasional shocks of electricity in the distance, and more of those phasing mushrooms, but mostly darkness. Taking the opportunity to rest, you all got some sleep. When you awoke feeling better, you actually had the opportunity to talk about yourselves and what your whole deals are. Learning Dr. Jellybean was a scientist working on trying to come up with an alternate food source to space hamsters before she was sabotaged and turned into a hamster person. Both Oblate and Tobias have memory issues, but both had strange beginnings of their current memories, hoping to find answers along the way. Duke was apparently a father, and Blackberry had many brothers and sisters. Donna said she wasn't always an autognome, and that she used to be a real person. Father made her this way to save her life from a sickness. And as you all exchanged stories of your past, you eventually did reach the bottom of the lift's journey, finding the doors opening to a dimmer area where in the distance you can see flashes of electricity and light coming from large phasing mushrooms. And that's where we're going to pick up. What are you guys doing?
I'm perceiving. I'm looking at for any dangers from the terrain itself. Like any more gas leaks or
Looking
just spores.
around, everything seems pretty clean here for the most part. You do see like clouds of gas kind of spilling out from the mushrooms beyond this balcony, as well as like light emanating from these mushrooms as they're kind of vibrating a little bit before disappearing and going down further in the balcony. Also loose electricity kind of sparking off of them as they are
How
phasing.
how tall is this place that we're in?
The ceilings in
ceiling?
here are about 20 feet tall.
Okay, how tall are the mushrooms?
Mushrooms vary. They vary in size from like 10 feet tall to 20, 30, 40 feet tall.
So the mushrooms are further out. Is
They
that
are
right?
further north. Ahead of you, you can see through this little kind of pathway where you guys are at, opens up into a larger space, which you haven't explored yet, but you can see in the distance there is a balcony overlooking something and mushrooms coming down slowly, kind of vibrating a little bit, spilling out little bits
So
of
it's like a
electricity.
mixture of like the man-made like engineering and like
Kind of. I mean, it's hard to
Interesting.
tell what exactly is going on up there, but something.
okay. I'll lead the way. And is there light coming from the mushrooms, or was the
There
lighting
is
in-
light coming from the mushroom. You can see them pretty clearly. In this space, you do have your torch or your lantern, lit, I
Lantern.
believe, Donna. And there is a minor, like a dimmer light with one of those gauges next to you. And yeah, the space ahead does seem to be somewhat lit.
Do I see any other like gadgets or gizmos on the walls near where we're
Not
coming
in
out of?
here. No, that lift is just there behind you, sitting there, and there's that light on the wall with a kind of another one of those gauges with numbers,
What color is the light?
like a light bluish.
What are the numbers on the gauges?
On this gauge, I forgot to bring you guys to the map.
That's okay. It's either of mine.
The numbers on this gauge would be reading 3337.
3337.
Not too many sevens.
That's different, isn't it?
I don't think we've seen
Seems
a
very
7
different.
before. 3337.
Well, the only way out is through, right? So, yeah. Let's do this, guys. And I'm going to...
I'm gonna go
Maybe we
first.
should have... Duke's a big guy, though. Maybe.
I'm going.
Okay. I'm going to stealth behind her because all the light's coming to the front, so...
Is there?
There's light
Okay,
coming from
I
behind you
see-
too. From
I see this fog.
Yeah, and it seems like kind of this like mist almost emanating from beyond this balcony.
You
Yeah, I'm just
guys
gonna
might
try to
want
be-
to cover your mouth just in case. Because it looks similar to the mist that we saw in some of the traps before.
No,
I'm gonna-
I would say no.
Okay.
She's gonna cover her mouth, so I'm gonna, as she says, I'm gonna pull up that bandana that Dr. Jellybean made me.
I'm gonna change my coat to have a little
Little face
Face-
covering.
cover. Yeah.
And I'm gonna
Incoming.
move.
Fair enough.
I got nothing.
Stepping quietly into this space, you would see another light fixture beside you, and some sort of looks to be a hatch. And to the left of you, near the edge of this railing, as there is a railing beyond this balcony, or like kind of at the edge of the balcony, seems to be wrought iron. You would see a statue of a dog-looking bull-like creature.
We
bulldog?
can I make a history check to see if I even know, or whatever that would be.
It'd be a nature check. All right, with a 22. It looks to be kind of like an amalgamation of like a dog and a bull. And from this distance, you probably have to get a closer look at the statue to see what it fully depicts, as you are like 30-something feet away. But from here, it looks to be a cross between two natural things.
And there's not like a name for it, or
A dog and a bull.
okay. Fair.
Natural.
And
How deep is like? Can we see? How far can we see into that? Can we?
it just turned to darkness.
I'm gonna shoot a light from my my sling. That's
Alright.
okay.
As you pull out a sling bullet, toss it in.
I'm gonna-
It drifts for about 100 feet. And then it just kind of stops there floating. And you can see it kind of warbling up, warbling down, warble to the side, warble to the other side, and just kind of spin in this weird elliptical and about 100 feet down. And you can see, actually, as you look over, the mushrooms keep going.
Okay. And you said there's a hatch over here?
There looks to be some sort of hatch to your right. To your left beyond that, you would see what looks to be a broken doorway with several bluish-green vines covering it. And you can even see some light coming from a room beyond there.
Can I go and inspect
guys.
this dog statue?
Yeah.
Yeah, there seems to be a corner around here. I'm gonna go check this corner out real quick just to make sure we're alone.
All right.
I'm letting everybody
safe.
know that.
All right.
I'm not
Yeah,
going
good.
too far this time. I've learned my lesson a little bit, maybe.
Blackberry, looking over, you can see this large double door to the south after you peek around that corner.
Found another door.
Seemingly very similar to the second double door you guys saw up top. Very similar design. And yeah, that is what you see there. Actually,
Just console
Blackberry,
thing.
give me a perception check.
Absolutely.
And Oblate, looking at this statue. Oblate, give me an insight check.
Insight. Here we go. So insightful.
Oblate, you don't know where. You don't know how. You've seen this before. On this dog-like bull combo statue, you can see bits of brambles kind of etched into the stonework of it. And honestly, from this close perspective, this would, Donna, you wouldn't have seen it, but you would know it once you saw it, as it looks like rotting. Like the stone actually seems like it's rotting.
Sounds familiar.
I'm gonna get a little uneasy about that, but carry on.
Does it have a bite in it?
No, but it does have
Right.
two horns, kind of similar style.
Well, Don's look at the panel. I'm going to go over here and look at the hatch.
Yeah, I'll look
Okay.
at it in a second. I just want to. What does this console say?
No
Uh,
touching, though. Don't worry. I won't touch.
Sorry.
I to go back and check on Hilda.
Yeah.
She's coming around. I'm not going to be able to control her all the time. Assume she's
like
behind you,
controllable.
like taking things in. It's
She's slow.
because I've got to keep up on what you guys are doing. Yeah, she's just kind of looking around. Donna reading that kind of panel, it would also be 3337.
Write that down in my journal.
And before I forget, Blackberry, on the door in common kind of faded behind like a layer of dust almost. You can kind of make out the words. Amnesis Lab 7.
Amnesis Lab 7.
But that's what it says. Yep.
Hmm.
Not
That's
not
weird.
amnesias, but amnesis. It's close
Okay.
enough.
Yeah.
That's where Tobias and Obelate are from. The Amnesia Lab.
Oh.
Found your home.
I don't think so.
So, you said there's a bunch of vines over here
There are a bunch
that
of
are
vines.
blocking the path, but it looks like
Alright,
might be able to cut through them, maybe?
Possibly, yeah.
Oh, be
Okay.
careful when you cut
I'm
things.
not touching
They
anything.
don't like
I'm not
that.
touching anything.
But meanwhile, and you would see some light coming from within there too. And in fact, you can
yeah.
see cracks in the ground where it looks like there's a glow coming from. Meanwhile, though, Tobias checking out this chute.
Yeah, I'm helping.
Uh,
What kind of a shoot, you said?
honestly, very similar to like a trash chute in an apartment.
Interesting.
And I take it this is the end point. It gets.
And you can see like
Dr.
a
Kelly,
handle.
would you like to...
It's like a little door with like a pull-down handle on it.
Is this the top or the bottom of the chute?
It's the trash chute.
You're unsure.
Donna, can I open that up?
Let me investigate it first. I want to see if there's anything written on it, because a lot of the things that we found have some kind of writing on them.
Okay.
Can I go ahead and use my free ritual to cast Comprehend Languages?
Sure enough.
I also can't remember when I cast Mage Armor, if it was before the 10 hours or after the 10 hours.
I think you did it afterwards. So, and you had a rest since
Oh,
then.
sorry.
But yes, Donna, go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Take that one.
With a 12, you don't see any writing on it.
Okay,
Or
have at it.
you
bud.
might, but it's deteriorated due to time. It's smudged with whatever this fog that's emanating. There's this moisture kind of sticking to the side of this chute, this little door hatch.
She said had about it, so I'm opening the chute.
Give me an athletics check. We'll open the chute.
Oh, is it like, is it, oh, it's heavy, huh?
I guess so.
All right, with the 22, it seems stuck for a moment. As you break it free, you need a dexterity save from both you and Donna because you're both standing there.
Yeah. Okay.
That makes sense. I'm going to use Halfling Luck. Oh, wait. Why did it roll twice?
Did it roll twice?
No, it didn't. I'm going to use my Halfling Luck.
All right.
I'm not blessed, so take off that one.
All right. Tobias, you would take 4 points of bludgeoning damage as hunks of metal, just as you pull it open, you release hunks of metal just falling down on you. And Donna, you just kind of step out of the way as that happens. As, like, it seems like this chute has been filled a lot, and it's just kind of released now.
I thought it was the depositing part of a chute for some reason. Like, that's what
Ow, my
I
shin.
didn't.
Ow. What is this? Is it metal usable? Donna, is
I
that
will.
anything?
Let me see what sort of material this is.
Give me an Arcana check, Donna.
I'm actually
Or
going
actually
to
give me an investigation check to determine what material's there. Alright. A lot of it seems to be like tin, copper,
So it's light.
very low grade, like ore. Like unprocessed ore is what it seems like.
It's a garbage chute for garbage materials.
Let's see. Well,
Close it back up. Can we
There
even?
would be rocks, and essentially it's rock. It's like bunches of ore,
Oh, okay.
still with rocks attached, like fall down on the chute doors. The chute doors stuck open with rocks just piled up coming out of it.
Gotcha. Big pillar.
Mm-hmm.
wait, what if we throw the rocks into the... It's supposed to go in here, so...
I think so. I feel like that would be a pretty safe assumption.
That's-
Well, we don't need to assume things. We could go and check out the lab and
Hold on,
maybe
guys.
find.
Use the material.
We need to probably get in here to get the key.
Well, there's a lab down here, and then we could cut through there maybe.
Okay. As I
You
say
do.
that,
You want to cut? You want to cut through the ropes? Gotcha. It was Duke.
Hold on, let me look at the vines. What kind of
I
vines
think-
are those?
Hold on.
There's
we're
too much
so
going
far
on.
away.
There's too
Okay.
much holding on.
Tobias looking at the rocks,
I'm gonna
ready to
walk
like
over to-
throw some in.
I'm walking over to Dr. Jelly and I'm handing her a piece of whatever mineral I picked up. And I'm going to start
Okay.
moving over there
Tin or
and
copper?
telling them.
Okay.
Last
Uh,
time we saw an odd animal statue and a bunch of vines. Something came to life and almost killed us.
Yeah, let me look at the vines. I want to know what kind of plant that is. But and Tobias, are you okay? Also, I have a rock. Also, there's a lab.
Also, I
So-
think that material might change if you throw it down in the pit there.
Well,
Maybe.
maybe.
That
We'll
sounded
look
like
for that.
permission to me.
No, no.
It's just a hypothesis at the moment. We don't want to
Just-
cause
Just hold on.
cause and effect.
But let's look at these vines real quick, and then maybe we'll throw stuff down the pit. Hang on. Can I look at these vines?
Sure. What do you want to know about?
I want to know what kind of plant it is, and if it's. I want to know everything about the vines.
Give me a
What's the
nature
favorite
check.
color?
Anything that one could know.
Well, I'm just
An
gonna hang out with Oblate. What's up, buddy?
Looking at these
Nature.
vines,
Nature.
you would see Hilda just being quiet, writing down some notes.
Nice.
You don't know anything about these vines. With a 9,
I'm gonna stealth up to Hilda and try to read her notes.
they seem spiked. Give me a stealth check.
Oh god.
I'm just gonna try to peek over. Sneaky peeks. Holy cow.
Yeah. Give me a perception check.
Can't just leave you over. Holy.
Hell yeah, Nat.
Natural 20.
Wow.
She would have the numbers all written down. A lot of 333s and the 0000 and the 3337. She's currently writing down 3337. And she would be in the middle of writing it looks like it's contaminated.
Anything else? Any personal notes?
Say with a natural 20, no, nothing would be personal. It'd all just be pertaining to things. Probably a little bit about the lift that you guys took. A lot of the things that you would already know, like the mushrooms, seem like they're going through, and she would hypothesize they're going through the core of the cube.
Become supercharged.
She would write. You would see gate ? Written in her notes, probably in like bigger letters than the other stuff.
Can I figure out which part of her notes is it written? Like before or after? Like, can I figure out?
Gate ? Would be near the end where she wrote possibly contaminated.
Okay. I think I know which place she's talking about. Maybe. Okay. All right. Well, if that's all.
And then she would have written like lab amnesis. Like
I would like,
yeah.
yeah, I would like to check the lab door for traps.
All right, give me an investigation check.
Do some things. There we go.
As you eye over the lab door. With a 9. Doesn't appear to be trapped. Seems...
Sweet, and I'll try to unlock it.
Alright.
Or I'll check the knob first,
It is locked.
and then I'll try to unlock it.
Alright, give me a sleight of hand check.
What does this door look like? Is it got anything going into it?
It's almost identical to the door that you guys saw going into the lift.
You saw Donna's thieves' tools, don't you?
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, it would be with advantage. So 21. Yeah, you would hear a click. And then a few seconds later, you'd hear another click. And you feel like you've
Like
unlocked.
lock. Okay, another click on a relocking. All right. It seems that I have unlocked this door. If you would like to check out the lab.
2 tumblers.
Oh, well, I think the doctors would be interested in a lab.
Yeah, I want to see the lab.
All right. I'm gonna
Do be
open the
careful
door.
when you cut these vines. They look like they got some thorns on them.
And be wary of that statue. I
Okay,
feel like its
all right.
eyes are watching me.
I'm wary of it.
It's
Well,
definitely
I'm
watching.
going to open the door.
Oblate, you want to do some science with me, buddy?
Always.
You can open
What's the
the door.
science?
It is
Down
what
for
an
some
astute observation.
Secret science?
You open the
It
door
is
to...
Pointing at the rocks.
You
Oh
open the...
God, people.
Blackberry opens the door to a very well-lit area. Seeing a lavish rug set out in front of you. The ceilings in here are probably 25, 30 feet tall. A central column stands in the center of this room. And to one side you would see a large table with what looks to be ambelix and other laboratory equipment, with a dark-skinned human wearing a brown coat and a brown like wizard's cap, wearing thick goggles, eyeing you. On the other end of this room you would see looks to be a table for eating or what have you, a barrel on one end, and on the other side of this room you would see what seems to be like a pedestal with a wooden torch kind of floating above it in this blue light. And around that you would see a ton of holes in the floor, and beyond that you would see the chamber turn into like a hallway. And in here there are also 3 small automaton figures, all looking identical. One of them seems to be sitting at a table, one seems to be looking at the torch, and the other seems to be next to this human. As the 3
Good morning. Fancy meeting you here.
the three individuals, as soon as the door opens, the three automatons, all of their heads just turn in unison towards the door, and they start running towards you.
Mm-mm.
I would like to back up.
As
Are we going straight to initiative here?
Close the door. Lock it back.
you
Close it.
try to close the door, you can close the door, but you would hear them in unison. Presence detected. And they all in unison run towards the door.
Oh no.
Okay, I see this happening because I'm pretty close by. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Bless.
Alright, who are you casting Bless on?
I'm gonna run up to Hilda.
Blackberry, Duke. Who wants it? Okay,
Oblate.
okay, sure. Oblate. I was gonna give to whoever said something.
I'm gonna holler over to Tobias and Oblate and say, I think we got a problem over here. Heads up.
It might not be a problem.
Blackberry, what are you doing?
I've got my hands up.
What did you say?
Do I
I
have
said
time to
there
back
might
up
not
and cast-
there might not be a problem, and I'm just going to stand here, hands kind of up, and not attack anybody. Just be like, and like I said, like fancy meeting you here, and I'm waiting to see what the dude says, if he says anything.
The three robots, for better lack of a term, autognomes, run up to the door, stand there looking right up at Blackberry as you kind of human kind of turning his head as he's pouring some vials. Oh. Well, it's been a spell.
I'm sure it has. This place looks really defunct. We've just been exploring the area. Didn't realize we'd run into anybody.
I kind of
Other than
leans
the monsters around here.
down. Monsters? No monsters
Yeah,
here,
there's-
friend.
I mean, up top there was like this boar thing, lightning boar maybe. That was on the
Honest-
surface.
Oh,
Then in the
Honestly,
cave,
you're from one of them
And then-
stations up top. All right, all right.
yeah, absolutely, yeah. And we hit some flying bat creature thing on the way down. It was a disaster. Well, I mean, we made it, so not a disaster, but
Well, come on in
unexpected.
for a spell. Have
I
have
appreciate
some
your hospitality.
refreshments.
thank you very much. My name is Blackberry. What's yours?
Jones.
Jones, pleasure to meet you, Jones.
Amnesis Jones. One of maybe many, one of possibly a few. As I said, it's
You never know.
been a spell. Haven't seen
I-
much folk around here.
Do I see all of this happening? I mean, I'm hearing this, right?
You probably wouldn't make out entirely the conversation from being like 60 feet away.
I'm too far away.
And the Jerry. Leave that one
Oh,
be.
hello, Jerry.
And all of them turn to look towards him
They're all Jerry's.
as they all look identical, like little gnomes made of pure gold almost. At least it seems that way.
Nice.
And they all turn
Mind
towards him.
if I take a seat at your table over here?
Oh, be my guest. And the three automatons will kind of look over the outside. One of them
Oh,
grabs at
we
the
got some more
side
friends, Jerry.
of Donna, like grabs your arm, leans in. Jerry?
Donna.
Pulls you closer. Jerry?
Jerry.
Gives you a big pat on the back. Jerry.
Yeah. I'll pat him too. I want to take that moment to actually look them over. Like, I'm trying to discern their intelligence.
Sure. Give me a insight check.
I want to get. I'm getting closer to the door. I'm trying to. Donna's in there, and I'm like, wait a minute, what's happening?
They don't seem unintelligent, but they also. It's hard to discern. Like they're very one mind at a time kind of deal. One of them will kind of go back to the table, and the other one will kind of go back to this other kind of bench and look at a torch that is kind of just floating there. And the other one kind of, after he patting you on the back, grabs your arm and pulls you to, if you're willing, is gonna
Sure.
pull you across the room, grabs a drink or a cup off of the table, dumps out the liquid, hands it to you, and kind of smiles as you would see a little bit of like electricity as his gears in his mouth move to smile, and gestures to the barrel, and he'll grab the other cup, go to the barrel, fill the tap as this thick, dark, maroonish colored liquid comes out, and he kind of like gestures to you, kind of shaking a little bit, and then drinks it, as you could see it just spilling all over his mouth as shocks
jazzed
just start to kind of appear all over where this is touching him. Jerry.
Yeah, it looks really good.
And he's just smiling at you, waiting. Meanwhile, what's everyone else doing?
Right. Well, I'll let everybody else do their stuff first.
I'm so far away.
I'm gonna go do science with Oblate and knock a rock into the pit.
Okay, secret science. Let's go do it.
Hold on. Oh,
This
wait a
is
minute.
secret science. You don't even know this is happening.
Yeah,
I look back and
we're
See
gone.
nothing.
You see nothing. We're gone.
I see
You
them
see
just.
them just chatting with each other, like walking
Yeah.
back to the chute.
See the outlines of their bodies in clouds.
Yeah.
Okay, guess I'm going in the room. Oh. Okay.
And you would
Alright.
see the guy who called himself Jones pick a beaker back up. Oh, take care of that for me, will you, Jerry? And you would see this other automaton just grab that beaker from him and drink it as well, as you would see it kind of melt part of his face as he drinks it.
So would you be the Dr. Jones?
Oh. I suppose I could be. Kind of squints a little bit looking at you,
I mean, you
furrows his brow.
said you've been down here. You've been down here a while. I mean, the surface is not
I've been
doing
down
so
here a
hot.
spell, yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Like, it seems most of the other stations have kind of given up, gone away,
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
which is, one of the reasons why I made my way down here with our group to investigate what was going on, what might be the reason why people were leaving.
Who's leaving? The work
But
continues.
the other station, the other stations up there seem to be empty. Do I need to give it a suction check or something? Or has he just been down here so long he doesn't care?
he
We don't
probably-
know.
probably
He doesn't know.
Well, that is their stations. Mine is perfectly clear, as you can see. And
This does seem to be very well run.
although Jerry, not sure about that other Jerry, but they do seem to be capable.
Dr. Jones, is it?
Amnesis. That is, what I've always been called, and you are, little thing.
Oh, you can call me Dr. Jellybean. I'm a doctor, too.
My, oh my.
And so is Donna over there. My friend Donna, she's a doctor.
Oh, you mean new Jerry? Yeah. All Jerrys are programmed that way.
I'm gonna fill my cup up.
As this maroonish dark sludge of liquid fills your cup, slowly. Like molasses.
I'm going to, not to interrupt what you're doing, but I'm going to try to determine what this substance is.
Give me an investigation check. I'll give you advantage because you're proficient with alchemist tools. The good thing for that investigation check. It's effectively...
Did you say investigation?
Yes.
Okay, good.
It's essentially corroded oil sludge. Looking at it,
Battery
there's
acid.
some minerals in it that you can't quite pick out. It doesn't look unfamiliar to you, but you can't quite pinpoint what those little minerals are inside. This would
Look at Jerry. It'll get you right.
probably be... Yeah, it'll do something, dude.
I didn't want to take away from what Dr. Jelly was saying because she was talking.
Oh, I'm sorry. There's a lot going on, and I also don't want. Doctor Amnesis. What do
You
you?
can just call me Amnesis. I don't know if I have a formal training as such. Huh?
Okay,
It's been a spell.
Amnesis. What are you working on over here? Looks like you got. Do you mind if I come closer and take a look?
I don't mind at all.
What are you working on?
Working on some sample concoctions to send back to the AA. See if they can make heads or tails of what's going on. And what's
Right,
happening.
of course. The AA. Remind me again of. It's just been so
We've heard the
long.
name AA before. I
We
think.
have. We've seen it. We've seen it. Out
I
of.
just can't remember what it is.
Are you part of the AA?
I suppose I would be. I am.
So
I
I'm new
suppose
here.
I'd have to be.
I'm a new recruit. Can you tell me what the AA stands for?
If I am me, then yes, I am a part of the AA. Which would stand for, of course, Dr. Jellybean.
Alchemist Anonymous.
And he
Because he likes to
looks over
partake.
to Donna. Nah, that ain't it. It would be. Huh.
Anarchists and arsonists?
You know, I can't rightly say. That's an odd one.
How long you been down here? Amnesis?
I've been down here, Spell.
Like how long though? Like in years? How many years?
I couldn't rightly say to that either, ma'am. Well, Jerry kind of looks over to Jerry. Nah, he's gone now. He's supposed to keep track of the time, and it's been a spell.
Yes.
Can I make like an insight check? Like, is this man ill? Is this
Hi.
man, what's this man's deal? Is this man? Is he a person? Like,
That's
is he
pretty broad.
like a human being?
I want to see. Is he?
Give me an intelligence check to see if he's a human being.
I want to know all like what is this?
I want to look at the potions he's got.
While they're doing that, I want Elblade to help me knock this pile of rocks into the thing to see if we can get it, where the chute will just keep shooting into the void.
Definitely gonna help with that.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no check really necessary because you can either push it off the railing or lob them over.
But you said it's backed up, so I want to see if we can get it to start flowing.
There's a lot.
Right, once we get it where it's going, see if it'll just keep going with force.
Science. Gravity.
It doesn't look like it's supposed to spill out over the walkway there.
But there's so much that...
It
Probably would.
It already kind of innately does almost spill out over, but yeah, pushing it some out, you would see rocks disappear into darkness.
Do they float like her light?
You had my light, so you were able to
Give
see
me a
it.
perception check. And we'll ask for an athletics from both of you then, since you're going to spend some time trying to clear this chute. 11, you can't rightly say. Whether or not they're down there or not, or if they keep going. But it's tough going. It'll take you a while, but after about like 8 or 9 rocks and stones and whatever they are thrown in there, you would see one of them shoot back up and just go flying and disappear into darkness above.
Yeah, quit littering on their lawn.
Oh, but we did it. Science.
More rocks. We need to put more rocks down there.
Yes, more rocks.
One of you should jump in and see what happens.
Why don't you jump in?
Ideas.
I thought about it, honestly.
Okay,
As soon
out
as
of
like,
character,
that rock just floats around like this. It's like, well, clearly that's where I need to be.
out of character, what are the odds that that's like the metal/minerals they use for this corrosive sludge I'm drinking? Well, I haven't drank it, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
You're about not yet. You're about to.
but it'll take you
Just
all
wait till Jerry
while.
pushes
It
you a little bit
seems
more.
like you keep pulling rocks out, and like eventually you clear most of what's there, and it's jammed, and you can't quite get it unstuck.
If we see another one of those rocks as we're like, trying to pull them out that flies, what did it look like?
With your perception check, you didn't really. It was going so fast, you didn't really get a good look at it.
lasso it.
You said the room
wait.
here, this is open, but it's 20 foot high elsewhere.
Yeah,
Like
this
this whole
area.
area is
This
open.
area is open. I would say above the ceiling would probably give way about here.
So is that rock stuck to the ceiling, or did it fly past it?
It would have flown past it.
And it hasn't fallen down since.
No.
Kerchow.
No, it has not fallen down. But yeah, it seems like the chute is once again stuck.
You should hit it with something real hard.
You do have a hammer.
Kiki.
You wanna? It won't
Yeah.
make a noise. No one will know that you hit it, but me.
That's true.
Give it a whack.
Hit it with the hammer.
You
The dinner bell.
crack it with the hammer.
No bell.
Give me just a straight strength check.
I'm gonna back up before he swings.
Okay. And 14, you hear it crack, and everything kind of shifts for a moment. It's still kind of stuck.
You can definitely do it again.
Oh yeah, doing it again. Same rock.
All right.
was almost a nat 20.
Almost.
Almost.
With a 16, cracking, and that rock breaks and spills out. And then you're like waiting expectantly for a moment as more rocks spill out. I need a dexterity save.
You get swept off and into the... oh, God.
It's an avalanche.
As you take 4 points of bludgeoning damage. And some rocks kind of pile down, and it does appear to be a similar situation as it was about 5 minutes ago.
One of them specifically hits your kneecap.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ow. No screaming. Okay, well, they'll never know what we've done.
You guys in this room would hear a tumble of rocks. Like, it's not silent. Him hitting the rock you didn't hear, but the rocks falling you would hear.
A tumble of rocks?
Let's
What is that,
go
an
back
avalanche?
as we hear the rocks tumbling. Let's go look at the statue again, Oblate.
All right. Meanwhile,
Hit it with your hammer.
with Dr. Jellybean's intelligence check to see if amnesis is real.
You're not real.
He seems very real.
Okay, but also, is he okay? Like, what? Is he just like a little
That's why I
wacky?
wanted to look at his potions and stuff. I can get closer. I'm kind of scared too.
Like,
Well,
has this
Jelly's
man
right there.
poisoned himself? Is he like crazy?
He
Is
does seem a little
like-
off his rocker.
Just have 3 Jerrys to talk to. You would be
I
too.
guess he's yeah. Okay. What are you working on over here?
I'm just trying to figure out. What was the question? I'm sorry.
Hey, Mr. Jones, do you mind? Can I do
Jared?
just like a Jerry? Do you mind if I check your health real quick?
My, that is a wide vocabulary you have, Jerry. Well, give me a persuasion check. With a 14.
Built for success?
No, 14's a pass. Be like,
Okay,
I mean, if you think I'm
right, 'cause he's high.
not doing well, I mean, I've been
It's just a
doing this
welfare
a
check.
spell, but be my guest to look me over. Kind of spreads his arms out.
I'm gonna look at the
Risk him.
other auto gnomes. If the other auto gnomes are watching me,
This one will follow you around.
sure, because I'm still holding this
You're
cup of
still holding this
liquid
cup of liquid.
sludge. Yes. Okay. What do I roll? Medicine?
Give me a medicine check.
Oh God!
Oh my god.
You don't
Oh,
see
God,
you don't see
no.
anything wrong with him. Looking him over,
Why'd you just punch him?
he's a little cold, but other than that, you don't see anything wrong with him.
While she's doing that, can I try to investigate?
Sweep everything off the desk
I
into
want
your
to
bag.
see what he's working on. I want to try to figure that out. Get a closer look.
Give me an alchemist tools check. Well,
My bad, I
give
got
me-
a roll
Just
swap.
give me an investigation check. It'd be easier. With a 22. Seems like he could probably make a number of things with the ingredients here. Although some of them you're not entirely familiar with, seems to be some form of healing potion or restoration.
While they have everyone distracted, potentially, I would like to sneak down this hallway.
Okay. Give me a stealth check.
Ten. Awesome. Just like do.
Hey, I'd look out down there if I was you.
Is there something dangerous down this hallway? Something you need us to take care of for you?
Not much to take care of, just, well, that's where we lost Jerry.
When did that happen?
If you lost to Jerry down here, it might be something dangerous.
That happened a spell ago.
Never mind. Yeah, it's a silly question.
Everything's a spell. Yeah, you mind if I go and just do a little investigation then?
All
Check it
right,
out,
just
see
be
if,
careful.
Well, hold on,
well.
Blackberry. That seems pretty rude. We just got here.
Well, he just said there might be something dangerous back there. I thought we might want to, protect him and ourselves.
Shouldn't we get better acquainted?
It might take a spell.
It
Or
might
two.
Take a spell. Several
I
spells.
think we've got a spell to spare.
And this Blackberry sneaks away.
Sneaks.
Duke, what are you doing?
Probably gonna hand Hilda one of my rations. I don't think she's eaten in a while.
Oh, that's considerate of you.
And then
Oh,
Neither.
thank you. This isn't the
Give her
place we're
some
looking for,
wine,
Duke.
do you think it could be further down that hallway, or
Oh, it could be. She'll
Or through
kind of
those
munch on
vines.
your
through those
ration.
vines?
Or it could be back with those vines. Kind of looks back. But no, this isn't the place. He's definitely one of them, though.
Can I? One of them. Did I hear her say that?
No,
Or she
you're
whispered.
talking with Jones.
What about me?
No, you're
What the hell?
you're definitely very busy at the moment.
What do you mean by that?
Oh, he works with the AA.
Them, AA.
I still don't exactly know what's going on this planet.
We're looking for the back door, Duke. Looking for some sort of gateway or
I get the feeling that you aren't going to get that answer from this particular guy then.
yeah, that'd be correct. Who knows? It could be down the hall. I don't know. It could be through the vines, but no, this looks like a lab. Nothing too out of the ordinary here.
What do you think of that bulldog statue back there?
Let's see what she would think about it.
It's a bull and a dog.
Oh, yeah, that's a creature from the ethereal.
Interesting. So, you don't think that anybody should be messing with it right now?
I don't know. It looked like a statue to me. It did look rotten though, but that's probably from all the leakage.
The electrical leakage?
No, the she
Moisture
kind of
from the
motions
fog.
back to like the vines. The
Corruption.
yeah, the
Sorry.
no, but that's probably a word she would use. The corrupt leakage.
Gotcha.
The vines
You
and
think
whatnot.
fire would take care of those? I don't know if I'm sure my sword can cut through it, but
I think your sword would be fine to cut through it.
gotcha.
Would it corrupt his sword?
It's gonna pull him in. Grab him.
Well, that I'm fine with, but damaging weapons is just unseemly.
That's a crime.
Would you like to try
Close.
back there first, or continue down the hall?
Well, there is safety in numbers, so whatever these folk are up to, I don't want you taking all the hits, you know?
Yeah, it's just, they seem to be distracted by every little thing.
That they are.
Hey.
Well, I mean, you can't blame them for being curious. They don't know what's at stake here.
That's fair. They were kind of thrust into this.
Meanwhile, I have a question too. Can I see through these vines?
Yeah.
I'm gonna create a time ghost on the other side.
Okay.
Hey, Oblate, keep an eye. Do I see like a shadow area where I can set the time ghost?
You see a lot of darkness areas.
Cool. I'm gonna try to do this stealthily. Create a time ghost on this side. And just do a little sneaky sneak and switch spots with it right there.
All right, roll me a stealth check.
Got it.
Your
Jeez.
favorite number.
Crap.
As you
Yeah, it is
poop into existence over there, you can see light coming from above a stairwell on a about 15 feet up. The ceiling here, you don't see one. You would see darkened wreckage all around you of pipes, walls, rocks, growth of vines, and other stuff everywhere. As well as what looks to be a crack in the ground of this emanating blue-green light.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And it's dark in there, for the most part.
Yeah. Do I see any sign? I see signs of corruption, but do I see anything that's like, I don't know. You said I see a staircase over where?
To the southeast
There.
of you. Southwest.
All right. I'm gonna sneak to the corner and try to get a little bit better view.
Sneak around. All you can really see is a mostly darkened area to the south of you. And that staircase
Do I-
going up. Give me a perception check.
Yeah. Say, do I hear anything?
Can I see what's on this console?
It's just a console.
I just need it for my notes.
7.
Okay, fine.
Okay, I'm gonna copy everything that I saw in Hilla's journal into mine.
With a... Not everything.
Well, I mean, I got most of it
You
already
got
because
the-
I've
you
been
got-
journaling.
Got those couple of pages.
Just the bits that I didn't already have
I got you.
written.
For down here. Tobias? You hear this odd, like, clattering noise every now and then coming from all around you and nowhere at the same time. Above, to each side.
Yep, time to get out. I'm gonna make my stealthy exit and switch place with my time ghost.
Okay. That is easy enough to do.
And I'll have my time ghost follow me back through the tunnel.
As your time ghost moves right through the vines, for the most part, pretty fine. Gets caught a couple of times, but
Weird. It shouldn't get caught. Yeah, Oblate, that's scary as shit.
What'd you see? What'd you hear?
I heard, like, chittering everywhere, but nowhere. But everywhere.
You didn't see what it was?
No. There's, like, cracks. It looks like everything's all, like, corrupted and busted in there.
Corrupted how?
Like, all the pipes are busted, all the... I don't know. More vines, growth. There's a crack going through the entire thing, glowing this odd color.
You would even see like just like the outline of like large gears, and it is a broken room.
Yeah, everything's busted up in there. I think I have a feeling that's the way, of course.
So there was pretty much a dead end over there.
No, there's stairs that go elsewhere. But I definitely feel like that's the way we're supposed to go, to the back door. Yeah, I think this cube's corrupted, and that's what's wrong with it.
Huh.
I don't know. We'll have to ask one of the doctors. They'd know better.
Yeah.
I,
As long as you didn't touch anything over there, they won't get mad, so...
no touching.
Yeah.
We're all good.
I didn't touch it. My time ghost did.
Right.
Mm-hmm. I'm not touching you.
I guess we should
I'm
go catch up.
gonna start moving down the hallway now,
You
Steven.
can move down the hallway.
Probably should. Tobias and we'll move into the room.
All
I
right.
got more questions for this guy.
As
Or Jelly does.
fair enough. As Tobias and Oblate come in, and Nisus kind of looks over. Hey, y'all.
Well, hi.
What brings you guys down here?
Oh,
He's been here still.
We're with these guys. Just trying to find a way out.
Way out.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be nice, huh?
Yeah.
Yes,
Are
it
you
would.
are you saying that there's no way out that you know of?
I haven't seen one.
Did you go through the vines? Because that seems to be a way out.
What vines?
Have you been out of this room in a while?
It's
Oh, yes,
been a
spell.
spell.
It's been a
Yeah.
spell.
Oh, well, yeah. So, like this whole area back here is overgrown, and looks like, yeah, I'm not really a doctor or
What are
a
you
scientist
talking
or anything.
about?
Yeah, the cube's corrupted. This place is corrupted. I think that's what's
What?
going on.
Ain't no corruption here.
The whole cube?
Unless you brought it with you, friend.
Oh no, this has been here for far longer than we've been here. But yeah, no, you should check out these vines. I think that's the way out. I'll point.
Kind of
down the
looks
hall.
over out the door. Must be seeing things.
You don't see any vines?
There's just the door.
Are you?
Well, he keeps saying that he's affected by some spell. Do you know what spell that is?
Right.
Does anyone have a way to, like,
I don't
possibly...
think he would know.
I can.
Are his glasses broken? I'm looking at his
His
glasses.
glasses are fine. He seems immaculately dressed, like, no dirt, dust, well groomed.
If you give me a moment, I can.
Kind
Well, I
of
can
minty
detect-
smelling too.
I can
Jones, what do you
detect
eat
magic.
down here?
I can't tell what kinds of magic it is, though, but I can tell if he is being affected by magic.
I don't see any rations in here.
No,
yeah,
you sure
I was
don't.
thinking about that too. Hey, Amnesis, what do you eat? Do you have any food?
Please don't say we're on the menu. Please don't say we're on the menu.
Don't
He
say
kind of like
knowledge.
looks at you curiously.
Your food, you put it in your mouth and you chew it up and you swallow it and it goes in your stomach. And it sustains your life and gives you nutrients.
Yeah, yeah. I know what you're speaking about. Yeah, Jerry fixes me up something nice every morning.
Is it that oil stuff? Oh gosh.
I'm gonna turn to Jerry and I'm gonna say, Jerry, can I have some food?
Is it this? And I'll hold up my cup.
Jerry will just hand you his cup.
I'm asking Jones, is it this?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Made for the same thing?
Something like that, yeah.
I'm
Is
gonna
it something made
start.
for organics?
Are
gonna
there any
press-
markings on the barrel?
No. There are not. It is
Go get a
just a big sideways
tag.
barrel.
I'm gonna press my detect magic button on my tablet.
Oop.
Spend
I want to
Count
taste
down.
it.
10 minutes
I just wanna
to
taste
detect
it.
magic.
10
There's
minutes.
a thing in here.
Can I go over to the barrel and just like sort of taste what it is with like a fingertip?
If you move over to the barrel, the Jerry that was
Like touching your
following
tongue with
Donna
a battery.
around starts following you around, sniffing you.
Hey, that's my friend,
I'm gonna sniff him back.
Gary.
What does he smell like?
Gary, be nice.
What's that smell like?
There's an anomalous presence.
Come again?
Wait, the Jerry said that?
Yep. Looking at Oblate.
Anomalous?
There's no anomaly here.
Corruption?
Blade, are you an anomaly?
Give me a persuasion
Did
check.
just say that he's corrupted. It's okay, I speak it to Autognome.
Persuasion check, you said?
Yeah.
You're really good at these, buddy. I believe in you.
With an
I
11.
believed in you. I believed in you.
Believed.
You have to leave. And points to the door north,
Gary,
looking at Oblate.
he's fine.
I mean, I'm not gonna cause any trouble. Can I stay?
You have to leave.
He's good, Jerry. I'm
And
gonna
you
try to
see it
reason
kind
with
of
him.
like its arm just keeps pointing, like reaching out and pointing.
I really
I'm
want to taste that juice.
Donna.
Jones, I think there's been a mistake here.
Surely
I'm
no
gonna
mistake. What are you speaking about? Oh my. And
I mean, we were right
that's,
over there by those vines, so that could be it. Could just be smelling that.
Yeah,
But you didn't go
Jerry-
in the mines, though.
Jerry, smell me.
Now you two are something. I'm looking at
I'm Tobias.
And Tobias, space ghost, time ghost. You don't belong here. And he pulls out a needle and stabs your time ghost.
Oop.
Why?
I'm gonna put my hand on my sword.
Oh, that's better. Oh. Don't worry, Jerry's crisis averted.
But
He said, "You're not real."
And that other
That
Jerry's
motherfucker back
like,
there isn't real.
but, it's alright, Jerry's.
I'm gonna go taste the juice.
Alright. There's only 2 cups in here.
I'm just
I'll
putting my
take
finger on
mine.
the spigot and like just licking it to see what it tastes like.
Okay.
I'm gonna pour this into a flask.
There are no empty flasks. Unless you have one of your own. If you do, then yes, that's fine.
I'm not emptying mine out.
Oakley,
Sorry.
as you stick your finger under it, it's sticky. Taste it, you can kind of feel like sand in this almost like pudding-like consistency. It tastes kind of sweet.
Does it smell like anything?
It smells rancid.
So it's probably like rotting, rancid, organic matter-ish.
Something like that, yeah.
I wouldn't drink that, guys.
I didn't plan on it.
It could just be like that bread milk stuff that, it's got nutrients. Like just, you know.
Soylent Green. It's something.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Blackberry
Yeah.
sneaking along.
I've been showing so much restraint.
Yeah, I know. You do see a doorway here.
Mm-hmm. All right, so there's nothing down
In
this direct
common-
hallway.
It on this door it says H37.
Amnesis. What's H37?
That is not my authority.
I gotcha. Well, I'm going to investigate this door for traps.
And as he says authority, you kind of like, ain't that strange? Haven't heard that word in a spell. Give me an investigation check. I mean, you would see a long hallway with a rug in the center of it, and kind of curves around where you can see some light. With an 18 investigation check. There are no traps on this door.
I'm going to check the handle.
The handle
Is it locked or unlocked?
unlocks. It is unlocked.
All right, I'm going to open the door.
Oh my god.
As you open the door, you can see another balcony. And attached to this balcony is a large vessel of some sort. You can see, looks to have like long outstretched wings, similar to that of a manta ray. It does seem to be attached to the balcony here. You can see tables filled with papers and scribblings on the papers from here, and some crates. And beyond, you can see a vast emptiness of
Oh, I'm going to
nothing.
step into the doorway.
And you can see another one of those chutes as you step into the doorway, and what seems to be a runic console not giving off any light.
I'm going to come over to the table and start investigating these documents.
All right. What languages do you speak?
I don't think Celestial, Common, Deep Speech.
All right, give me an investigation check.
Undercommon. Yeah.
You got the one I was looking for.
Which one is that?
Celestial.
Nice.
Nice with a 6.
I know
It's-
stuff.
It's some
smart man.
shitty maps and papers. You would
You only took Celestial 1.
you would recognize one of them as a map of the Dorish system.
I get some of this, and I'm going to collect all the papers and put them in my bag.
You would. I'll give you this.
Does it look like they're falling apart?
No.
Okay.
They seem very well preserved. You would see a similar name stamped on all of them.
What's the name?
The Astral Authority.
Okay. There we go. Thought A had something to do with Astral, but I couldn't remember the second one. All right. So I'm going to
Astral
collect these
Avenue.
documents. That's what I was like. Oh, it's clearly Astral Avenue, right? No,
Nope,
it's not.
it's the Astral Authority.
I'm going to take all these documents, put them in my sack, and then once I do that, I'm going to come back out and get everybody and inform them that there is a ship out here and like another console. Hey guys, y'all, there might be a way out of here. There's a ship through that door.
A ship?
Yeah,
Ship?
it's docked and everything, and it's like there's a console and all kinds of stuff. I mean, like Dr. Jones, like Amnesia Jones. There might be a way off this cube for you too.
I got no ships down here.
I mean, if you just go look through that door, there is. Oh, that's right. He can't see things right. Dr. Donna, would you like to come look at this ship for me?
He will come look to where you're at. That's just.
I mean, I want to see
Through
this
that
shit.
door.
Yeah, you see-
Yeah. No, come on through the door. Walk through the door with me, Dr. Jones.
You see Tobias running.
I want to see this ship.
Ship?
You would see Dr. Jones walk up to the door, and which is open, and
He doesn't walk-
he goes to try and open a handle. Oh, where'd you go?
Can I, like, take his hand and lead him through the door, even though it's closed to him? Come with me, Doctor. I got you.
Give me an athletics check.
Oh, he's going to be unwilling? I mean, if he's unwilling, I wouldn't, like, force him.
You would see as you try to grab him and like come with
Like,
me.
it'll be a gentle grab. It's not like I'm reaching out there to, like, take him.
His,
I'm just like,
you could see through his goggles. His eyes light up with fear.
oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cause you any distress.
And he
I
doesn't
was just going to show you.
even hear
What's-
you. And he starts walking back.
Man, we gotta
Looks
get
at Duke
outta here.
and Well,
Like,
back
check
to
his eyes.
work. And he
Take
goes
it back.
Is my
It's too late,
I mean-
Dr. Jones.
detect
So-
magic is that up and running yet?
I would say your detect magic can be up and running. There is magic everywhere.
There's magic everywhere.
Well, there's a ship.
Everything is transmutation magic. Dr. Jones, you got me calling him Doctor.
Because that's the obvious thing that was going to be said when you name somebody Jones and they're down here doing science.
Dr.
Yeah,
Jones.
this episode's Dr. Jones.
Dr. Jones and the Temple of Corruption?
Jerry.
The Temple of Jerry.
As Dr. Jones walks by, he does glow illusion magic.
Mm-hmm.
We have a way off.
I
And
think
he'll
Dr.
We're not gonna
Yeah.
die here.
Is a lost
Is
cause.
this the, like, the ramp? Or the,
no, that is a clamp that is clamped down onto the underside of the boat. The vessel.
is there an obvious gangway or entrance to the ship?
Yeah, at the front of the ship there is looks to be a opening a door that can open and close to a ramp near like the mouth.
Can I check that out for traps?
Give me an investigation.
I'm doing way too many investigation checks for somebody with 0 intelligence.
I want to look at this map.
We're going.
There is no map there. There are no papers on this table.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They
They are
they've
gone.
been
I
taken.
specifically got them before y'all got in the room.
Damn.
With a 14, doesn't appear to be tracked.
I'm gonna try that door.
It does appear to be. Or no, it's not. Yeah.
So wait, what are these things right here?
Looks like another chute, and what looks to be some sort of runic tablet that is not
Functioning.
functioning.
I'm gonna look at that.
And actually, I forgot to have. There should be a light here.
Oh, is it over there or over here?
No, you would see what seems to be some sort of mechanical device over here and a tablet not glowing.
Look at the tab.
But Blackberry, the door opens, leading into the hull of the ship. Donna, give me
Boy.
an investigation check. Because yes, there is a lot going on.
Blackberry fires up the ship and takes off.
I mean, what do you guys think was gonna happen?
That's what I'm waiting for. As soon as he's like
Yeah.
getting in there, I'm kind of like, hey, we should probably
Yeah,
get
it's
on.
very odd for Blackberry to be like, ushering us around.
I learned my lessons of not to
being
touch stuff, right?
Who is this
Donna
guy?
with
Oh.
the 10, there's all these runes carved into the stone, but they all appear to be broken and can't really make out heads or tails of what they're supposed to be.
Yep. Blackberry, this thing's low jack though.
I think there's more to this
I'm just
puzzle.
I'm just looking what's inside. I'm not doing anything else. Like I don't know how to. Hey, I don't know anything. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It is a,
Joan said that this is the way that Jerry died, so we should be careful before opening it.
There's another. There was another path back to the other side that could have been the way Jerry died.
Also, that guy doesn't
No, he
seem
said it was
to-
over here.
He doesn't.
He doesn't seem okay.
Yeah, he's not connected to reality. We don't know what's true and what's not true with that guy.
Yeah, we
We
should
don't
knock him
know
out
how
and
to-
take him with us. We can't leave him here.
But don't worry. I'm being cautious. I'm taking things slow. I'm not just rushing in.
But you did.
Maybe. No.
Donna, I might need to borrow your
But you
sling.
did.
No.
Create a makeshift sap and we can knock him out and take him with us because I don't want to leave him here. I'd feel bad about that.
But the Jerrys would probably fight against that.
Probably.
Yeah.
We don't want any trouble with the Jerrys.
I mean,
Tilda thinks he's useless.
oh
Hilda,
yeah.
you can read runes and stuff, right?
What? Yeah.
Oh, I have my comprehend languages going too.
So much stuff.
Yeah.
so much going on. It's your fault for making an interesting map.
So I will say, Blackberry, what you see as you open the hole is like a kind of, honestly, a blank, empty interior. With at the back of it is a door made out of ornate wood and kind of like metallic carvings, and a ladder going up.
To go find Spelljammer.
Okay. Well, this is a Spelljammer.
Well, I mean, the Spelljammer helm. Yeah.
You're leaving? You're jumping on the ship?
I'm just gonna go find the helm. I'm not gonna lead y'all.
Well, then I'm following you.
Insight.
then. Like
Blackberry
as soon as
disappears
Blackberry
inside.
gets on the ship, I'm going.
All right.
Oh no, is he starting it?
I don't know what he's doing. He seems real excited about this ship. He's just
It's a way out. Of course he's excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I mean, yeah, I'm excited too, but boy, he's really just going for it there.
Hilda will kind of call out, well, it's great that we got a way off if we can get out. Still
You
kind
don't
of
think
gotta
it'll
find...
take us to the back door, though?
I don't think it'll take us through the back door.
Yeah, I don't
Do we
think
have to
John
find
will
the back
be in
door?
your mind.
You don't have to, but that's what I gotta do.
Are you even sure it exists?
Absolutely positive.
You have proof? Concrete?
I mean, this is
Yep.
what
Insight
cool.
check.
Give me an insight check.
Damn it. Kind of old coal.
I want to see it. Show me your proof.
Which part of what is keeping the Spelljammer like docked at the moment?
What seems to be a clamp onto the side of it. A little big
still clamped?
kind of clamped down to the underside.
You're gonna get the clamps.
Is it still clamped?
Yes, 100%.
Okay.
With a 21 insight, she does believe she has proof. And with
She
the
believes it.
21,
You read her mind.
she kind of looks to both you and Tobias.
Bum, 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 bum.
Interesting.
The amnesia people.
Amnesia twins. Might have
Amnesia
gone to the
boys.
back door. Might have gone to the back door and lost their minds.
I'm snap. So you're saying, wait,
It's out
why'd you,
there.
what? Why'd you look at me like that? You're making me uncomfortable, lady.
Just some suspicions.
I'll look at Tobias. What do you think?
think we owe Cole, so we gotta help Hilda. Kind of our. I'm looking
She
back
smiled
at the ship.
at the mention of Cole's name.
Yeah, he helped us out, and
He's such a
I'm
sweetheart.
looking. Yeah, I like Cole too. Yeah, we got to get her back to Cole, so we got to help her.
Knock her out. Throw her on the ship. Hey, dude.
Don't. Yeah, I think we need to help her.
We're close. We gotta be.
Oh, well, do you think what we should do is at least attune to this ship and have it prepped and ready in case something goes down and we can't find this back door?
That's
That
not
way
a
we
bad
have like
idea.
a quick escape.
I'm not against escape routes.
What material is the Spelljammer made out of?
Hopes and dreams.
A metal that hopefully doesn't
it's
get
a,
It's in my
it's
hands on the
metallic
side.
ceramic alloy. Like,
kind of like Blackberry's dagger.
no, it is not made of coal.
Okay.
But,
Does it look
but
like it will
similar-ish.
withstand? With my knowledge of Spelljammers, does it look like it will withstand the storms that we have to fly through to get out of here?
Probably.
It's a good
Say
conductor.
sure, it doesn't. It looks like it's in pretty good condition.
I'd like
Yeah.
to investigate.
Yeah, the interior of the hull is empty, as I said, but there's a door at the far back end and a ladder next to the door going up.
So it's two-tiered?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you guys are inside.
Yeah, this thing is awesome. Someone should attune to it, and we'll come back to it.
Did Blackberry go up the ladder?
I don't know, Blackberry, where are you going?
I'm looking for the Spelljammer, or the Spelljammer helm.
There's a
So,
there's
wherever
a
that
door
leads.
and there's a ladder going up.
Where do I think the Spelljammer helm will be? Let's check through that door. It's ornate.
All right. Fair enough. Going through the door, you would see a lit chamber, kind of just darkness around. You don't see the walls in here. You don't see. You see the floor. It seems to be made out of like stone, wood hybrid, similar to the petrified wood.
Okay.
And at the center of the space is a kind of pedestal almost of crystal kind of at the center, and a very ornate throne looking chair cushioned with crystals all around it, and even crystals kind of floating in the space around it. And there's no walls in here at all.
Yeah,
It's just
I'm gonna go
dark.
to that chair and sit in it.
Nope. Donna's gonna
Can you-
strength pull him away.
Hope it zaps
I'm
you.
gonna
Hold on. We need the group.
get away from Donna on that one.
Slow down,
No,
Blackberry.
As she told you to slow down, do you slow down?
No, I don't.
He speeds
I
up.
go,
All right,
I go
goes
directly
even
to that
harder.
chair.
Donna, give me an
Yeah.
athletics check. Blackberry, give me an acrobatics or athletics.
What? Acrobatic?
Yeah, because he can dodge out of the way. You're trying to grab.
Trying to see if I can do anything else to help me out with this.
You don't need it, really.
Yeah, I do.
As you do grab a hold of him.
The dice chose it, okay? And nothing. You had every
Hey,
advantage
what-
here.
What are you doing?
Slow
you,
down,
you guys would hear
Blackberry.
this talking.
You're making everyone
Sorry.
nervous.
Why am I making everyone nervous? That guy back there, Dr. Jones, should be making everybody nervous.
He wasn't doing anything to anyone.
He is super weird. You know that, right? And the 3 Jerrys
Yeah, we
that
do.
used to be 4, maybe? I don't know.
Concerned about it.
But I'm just trying to find us a way out of here. And I'm not going anywhere without y'all. 100% promise.
You're being
And then-
truthful.
Yeah.
I can't say I believe you, Blackberry.
I can't help that.
I just
I mean,
don't think
do
you're as
you know
concerned.
do you know how to fly one of these things?
Possibly, or anyone else. But we should wait for them.
Yeah, we're not going anywhere. You're right here. I'm here. They're out there. This thing is locked down to this platform.
I saw it's docked.
Yeah, so there's nothing to be worried about.
Well, I just don't want you getting too far ahead without everyone, given your history.
I think that we should have a way out, plan ahead,
And we found
get
it.
this thing up and. We don't know that it actually runs.
Yes,
could
but
be
I know
broken down.
there's a lot of really smart, intelligent people waiting outside that could possibly take a look at it.
You should go get them.
Wicked
Hey,
spot.
everyone.
I want to detect magic on the ship. I just want to see. I'm just like kind of examining it.
It 100% is magical. It'd be conjuration. Well, transmutation, probably mostly, and then the helm would be conjuration and transmutation. There's some faint illusion and necromancy magic.
Oh, interesting. A lot of magic
Can
going
I
on.
have my
here.
arm back now, Donna?
Oh.
I'm gonna try to pull my arm back.
All right, give me an athletics or acrobatics versus
It's
Donna's athletics.
don't do it. Don't do it, Blackberry. Don't fight me. Okay.
Let me go. Let me go. I got a nat one. Let me
You got that one. You got inspiration.
Oh,
I'm also gonna give him a zap.
Wow.
zap me?
I'm gonna zap you.
All right, give me an attack roll with your.
Zap.
I mean, if you
What did
actually
you
attack me, I'm gonna get upset.
Oh
I'm
man.
gonna zap you. I said don't do it.
Why are you zapping him? Dr. Jellybean, you didn't tell me you had an attack robot.
As you
I
guys
don't
from the whole door is open, you would see the
Feel 'em.
scuffle, and then you would see this electric shock. Let's go ahead and roll damage. Just
There.
take 1 point of lightning damage.
It's
Static
about
shock.
sending a message.
And let's send a message. Let's see, what kind of message can I send?
All right. No, here comes Dr. Jellybean. Hey. No. That's enough.
I'll just, unarmed strike her because I don't have an
Just
unarmed
slap her.
attack.
Slapper.
Give me
Go for it.
roll a d20 add your strength.
I've got 0 strength, so
Roll a d20.
ow!
You hit you hurt your hand on her.
You're made of metal. Ow!
Yeah.
Why are you fighting?
I don't know what's-
Conductive.
I don't know
She
what's wrong
shocked
with
me.
everybody today.
She's grabbed me and she socked me.
Listen, everybody needs to buckle down and focus.
I am completely focused.
Quit zapping and slapping each other here, and we. Okay, all right. Here's the plan. Okay,
He was trying to leave the party.
Hey,
okay.
Tobias, so I'm
not.
gonna go attune to this ship if you don't mind.
Yeah, man, go for it. I'm gonna go talk to to Hilda over here and let her know that we'll be back in just a minute.
Oh
Okay.
my god. All right.
Is Hilda be talking to Duke? Well, the
Okay.
clamp operations are shut down here. We'd have to go access somewhere else.
Yeah, I kind of figured that because it doesn't look
Yeah,
like
they
there's any
keep
power.
turning the power off all over the place.
Well, is Donna gonna let Oblate try to tune to the ship?
I walk right past you guys and sit down while you're scuffling.
I'm gonna shoot
like-
Oblate in the face.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't think I can trust you, Blackberry.
Well, I don't know that I can trust you either. You just socked me for no reason.
No reason.
This is.
No reason.
This is.
So-
No.
My buddy over there is going to go ahead and attune to the ship, Hilda, and we'll try to help you out as best we can.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna cast Shocking Grasp on Oblate.
Donna, what has gotten into you today?
I'm just kidding.
We might have to put down a robot, it sounds like.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I don't
like,
trust those
you
cherries at
try.
all.
Yeah. Yeah, the cherries. But yeah, Buddy's gonna attune to that.
Tom has become a Jerry.
It does take
All right.
an hour to attune.
Listen, everybody, we gotta formulate a
Oh, Blade and
plan.
I are going to get into a scuffle about who can be in the chair the longest.
We'll see. Blake, give me an intelligence check. Add your proficiency bonus to it.
Thought we were getting the smart people.
Intelligence check.
I'd let Tobias
You're getting the
do
smartest.
that too. You guys have been on ships a lot.
Wow. Can I use my inspiration on this?
You can.
All right. I'm gonna use that.
And,
That was-
and Tobias, it can also give me an intelligence check.
Horrible.
Plus your
So-
proficiency bonus.
Wow.
+2, so 21.
In your guys' experience with ships, especially when the helm is below deck, it makes the most sense to put a caster in the helm because they can cast spells from it. Usually, the captain is not necessarily the one who's in control of the helm.
Yeah, hey, Oblate, you might want to let one of the Dr. Jellybean attune to the ship. She's probably the best for it. Everyone else can be in different areas.
Sounds good.
Just 'cause
I'm just gonna call for Dr. Jellybean.
Okay. As she's trying to settle the scuffle between Donna
hey.
and Blackberry.
If I walk
Dr.
away,
Jellybean, down
I walk
here.
away
Come
from
here.
you for 1 minute, will you not slap or zap each other, please?
I drop his arm.
No.
Let him work it out. You need to come down here.
Just roll
She drops my arm and I
eyes.
just tackle her onto the ground.
You take 5 points of bludgeoning damage from my
I mean,
special powers.
Yeah. And so the helm is
Fauna goes self-destruct mode.
back here. The ladder goes
destroys the
up top,
Spelljammer and
which is effectively the top deck. It's not huge, but the top deck is all this that you see. And the
Okay.
ladder comes out of there, kind of this little hole, kind of defended a little bit above it. Right there.
Yeah, I don't know
there's
what's
this.
going on.
Well, yeah, they seem like a bunch of loose cannons, not gonna lie. Not like Duke here.
No, Duke's a solid guy. He seems like a highly trained professional. It's really good. It's nice to see
Give
another one.
Tobias a thumbs up.
I respect that in my line of work.
Oblate takes Dr. Jellybean to the helm, as it's like this empty space with just the floor there. You don't see any walls. And there's this ornate chair floating in the center of it.
You want me
So-
to sit in the chair?
Yeah, so Tobias and I were thinking after we came down here, this is probably going to be better suited for you to attune to, because you can actually cast spells from it while you're seated here. So, what do you say? Do you want to be in control of the ship?
I'll give it a whirl. How high up is the chair?
Okay, give her a boost.
Yeah, give me a
You
boost.
probably need a little boost.
Give me a little help.
Yeah.
We'll get some stairs made later, but here you go. I'll boost you up.
Hey, Hilda, if we survive this, can we keep the Spelljammer?
I don't care.
Okay.
I'm not here for that.
So I'll let you go ahead and attune to this. Have you ever attuned to a ship before?
First time.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I have.
I think she attuned to the boat once.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay. So you know what to do.
like riding a bike.
Exactly.
It'll all come back to me.
A floating bike.
Just sit there, do your thing, and we'll be waiting for you, okay?
Okay, I'll let you know when I'm done. Don't, hey, keep an eye on just everybody. I don't know what's in the air today. I don't know if it was that poisonous gas from before or what, but keep an eye on just everybody.
I'll do what I can.
Okay.
Hey, Hilda, is it possible due to Donna's interaction with the Jerry
You're doing a perimeter.
be,
Oh, that was me going upstairs.
be more like a Jerry? Would that explain her aggressive nature?
She caught the Jerry.
Oh.
Jerry's contagious.
That's an interesting theory. I've been a little distracted since we were in there. I wasn't really thinking about what was going on in there too much. So maybe anything's possible.
Oh, that's a really scary room. I think that's where the back door is. It's corrupted. I think this whole cube's corrupted.
That's a highly possible theory.
Yeah, there's something in the walls around us when I was up there. I went through the vines.
Just kind of puts her
Didn't
ear to
touch
the
it.
wall.
No, not here. Up there where the vines are.
Okay. And as you guys...
That sounds like a super interesting conversation.
As you all kind of do what you're doing in this moment, that'll be a good spot to take our little 5-10 minute break.
Cool.
So we'll take our
Might have a
break
murder-
a little late,
Murder
but
Killbot on our hands.
welcome back to the Astral Avenue. We are back from our little late break, but last we left, the characters had met an interesting fellow by the name of Amnesis Jones and his 3 autonomes, Jerry, and Jerry. After some odd conversation with him, you all continued and saw a Spelljammer. Unlike any that you had seen before, but seemingly clamped down. After some discussion, you decided Dr. Jellybean should be the one to helm it. And that's where we're going to pick up with Dr. Jellybean attuning to the Spelljammer helm. What are the rest of you doing?
I really want to scout ahead, but you said there's a hallway down here?
That's gonna take an hour.
Yeah.
Attuning. I'm just like talking to Oblate and Blackberry that are down here on the bottom floor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Dr. Jellybean's gonna need about an hour to attune to the ship. So we shouldn't stray really too far from this area, I don't think.
No, but we should look around. There could be more that we're missing.
You're not wrong.
I was gonna look at Blackberry.
Blackberry's
You,
been looking at Donna the whole time, just staring at her.
You two, you're good?
There's a little like static bolt like in between our eyes, like zzz.
Very anime. It's,
Yeah.
if only we were playing dodgeball or something. Yeah, let's go look around some more.
It seems like there used to be some maps or something on that table over there.
Maps,
Could have
you
been
say?
a spell ago.
Oh, I'm really good with maps.
Yeah, I'm not too shabby either.
What did Blackberry say?
I said, could have been, might have been a spell.
And an insight check him.
Give me an insight.
When he says like maybe could have been. Could have been.
Could have been.
Okay. Well, we shouldn't leave the others too long. And she'll move to go out the door.
Well, since they went up and checked the top deck, I'll go up and check the top deck.
Well, she's not gonna leave Blackberry with Joe.
It is empty.
I'm not-
There's
You know, it shows the outside, right?
yeah.
Or is it
This
just,
is what you're seeing
okay.
is the outside. There's nothing really up there. There's some railings, made of the same kind of metal / ceramic / Actually, Don, you can give me a nature check. You did ask about the material earlier. Okay. Yeah, metal / ceramic / petrified woodish sort of stuff. Some amalgamation of some substance you're not used to seeing.
Hmm.
Can I check these barrels and crates?
Yeah. Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
That is intimidation.
Fair enough.
I get a +0, so
Still an 18. Cracking open one of these barrels, you get that smell of old sweet liquor that has unfortunately since been dried up.
Gotcha. I'll move over to the crates.
And in the crates, you would see cracking them open. Some of them are open. The ones that are open, filled with like cockroaches and maggots. Some of them dead, some of them living. Cracking open the other ones is just rotten, stale, probably food stuff at one point in time, but has since like decayed and molded over. It is not as pleasant as the old dried up barrel stench. Which those are nice barrels. They might be usable for making alcohol later.
Nothing that looks like I could just like
Put them on the ship.
scrape off the rot or anything.
No, this is
Okay.
honestly with it's. You can give me a just give me an intelligence check. Shit's old.
Yeah.
It's bad.
I'm gonna take that suggestion. I overheard Blackberry. Yeah, let's roll these barrels onto the ship.
And since the ship is completely empty, I would like to go back to Amnesis and grab one of those chairs from in there at the table and drag it all the way back here so I can have a seat.
If you enter back to say hey to Amnesis, or even going into that room,
He's not gonna remember you.
Of course not. Well, hey, go
even
ahead.
the auto gnomes
Jerry's don't remember.
would start running up towards you. Intruder!
Hey, Amnesis. What's up? Hey, Jerry.
How do you know my name?
I was just in here a few minutes ago, man. It's Blackberry. One of the stations up top.
Nobody come through that door in a spell.
Yeah, I guess it has been a spell. I'm just going to take one of these chairs if you don't mind. I need to go back to my office back there that they
There's
got us setting up.
Jerry's chair.
Is there a free chair that I could have?
It's just Jerry's chair and Jerry's chair, and the other one belongs to Jerry. You gotta have a place to sit, you know?
What happened to fourth Jerry's chair? Wasn't there another Jerry? Didn't he have a chair?
What? What are you talking about?
I thought there were four Jerrys.
Always been 3.
Oh. All right. Well, I won't want to take their chairs from them.
Yeah, they're gonna need them. What brings you down here? Just coming looking for a chair?
Yeah, me and my team are doing some investigation. You know, there seems to be some problems going on with outside of this area that we need to investigate. Just doing some research, you know, the normal stuff.
Give me a persuasion check.
I'm that kind of rogue, not that kind of the other
Alright,
kind.
fair enough. We'll look out down the way. Probably won't even see him coming.
See what coming?
Can't rightly say what they are. It's all good.
I'm sure it is. Well, you know, you keep up the good work, and I'll see you around.
You too. Blackberry.
Yep.
I'll
You got
remember
some you got some paper around here? Just like a small scrap of paper.
Just my handy book.
How about you write my name down on that book?
Looks around. I don't have a quill.
That's odd. How are you keeping track of your notes then?
Well, it's all written down here.
Oh, it's already taken care of. That's convenient.
Yep. Kind of flips his book open and shut. Yeah. Goes back to pouring some beakers and some stuff. Well, that's not
Where did he
right.
shut his? Where did he put his book?
It's on the table.
Like close by him?
It's right next to him, yeah. Where he's working. His little
Okay.
work table.
I don't think I can take that. All right.
But you want to.
Oh yeah, I want to know what he's doing. Like,
Yeah.
or at least give it to y'all so y'all can tell me what he's doing. But I'm not going to start a fight, so I'm going to leave and go.
I don't think he
Back.
knows what he's doing.
I mean, it might give us some insight into what's going on with the alchemy, at least. But again, not wanting to start a fight, at least not on my own. So I'm going to come back to the room, the main chamber here, I guess, and just kind of hang out. Actually,
Well,
no, I'm not going to do that.
Barrels?
Nope, I'm going to check out the other hallway.
Alright. You look
I'm
in,
looking at
see
this
that they're
thing
moving
with
barrels
all the-
around.
Yep, I saw work being done, and I was like, nope, not that.
Fair enough.
I do see some vines over there.
You do see some vines growing on the northern side of the dock.
And that moisture.
I'm gonna start rolling a barrel over to the
Yeah.
ship.
Tobias and Duke rolling barrels to the ship.
As we get in to the Spelljammer here, I'm gonna put the barrel kind of over in a corner and walk over to Jellybean and be like, "So they got you distracted again while they go off and mess around, huh?"
Can I Can I hear him? Am
Yeah,
I
you
just
can
like,
hear him. You're not. You're
I
just
feel-
like it's just kind of like you're sitting there, kind of thinking on this chair, like, oh, it's a good chair. Duke says that.
Yeah, you know, it's kind of nice to have a break from them every once in a while. They get a little rowdy.
Well, I'll leave you to it. I'll be over with Hilda when you're wrapped up. Just
Okay.
I
you
don't
could
think the
just-
ship's gonna go anywhere because the docking mechanism is powered down.
Yeah, and if you could just keep an eye out for, I don't know, keep an eye on everybody. They're acting weird.
Well, the rabbit just took off down the hall, and everybody else is kind of doing their own thing. But they're still here on the dock, at least.
Okay. Well, that's good. Good to know they're around. Sort of.
I'll try to finish unloading the thing. I'm gonna go over and look at the chute.
So after Blackberry gets off the ship, and Donna sees him go talk to Mr. Jones.
He comes back in for a moment, and then leaves.
And sees people working and runs away.
Yeah, immediately knows out.
Like,
Yeah.
wait, but so you didn't drag the thing back?
No, I didn't
That's what
drag
he
anything back.
wanted to do, but it's Jerry's chair.
And I figured Jerry's would be upset with me taking their chairs. He said no.
Okay.
Right.
I just figured I could like take a glance at this thing that Hilda's looking at real quick.
So yeah, there's a kind of one of those number things there behind this. Actually, it looks like a furnace that she had been kind of inspecting. The numbers here would read 7777.
Ooh.
Actually, I'm sorry. No, this would be 0000.
Ooh. Okay, I'll investigate it further if there's any writing or anything on it.
Give me an investigation check. With a 21. Are you opening up the kind of furnace?
Yeah, if it doesn't, like, resist me.
No, there's no resistance. Coming in, poking around. You would see a lot of ash on the interior, as if there's somewhere to burn stuff. But then you would see in the ash, looks to be some small vine growths.
Interesting. I don't think those vines are supposed to be there. Do you, Hilda?
Oh, no, probably not. And then she'll kind of gesture to the vines over on the northern side. It's probably coming through the walls.
Oh, well, okay, that's all I see. Then I'm gonna return to my post.
Dr. Donna, will you inspect the chute, make sure it's okay to open?
It's for
Yeah.
science.
I'll start moving that way.
Okay.
Has
For
anyone...
science.
Where'd Blackberry go?
Oh, down the hall.
Which hall?
I don't know, out the door?
Back the way we came?
Oh, out the door.
And you're not worried about that?
Not particularly.
Okay. Oh, that's all right. As long as he's not... Yeah, that's okay.
Rabbits don't live long anyways.
I'll look at the thing.
Let him enjoy his life while he can.
All right, give me an investigation check on the chute. Oh, the 14. It seems very similar to the other one.
The one that dropped a bunch of
Mhm.
rocks. Yeah, it looks just like the last one. It's probably filled with a lot of metal.
Yeah, I wonder if it'll be like that other one. We should try it out. Is it safe
What
to
do you
open?
mean?
Well-
I mean, it's not safe, no. Because you'll get pelted with a bunch of rocks again and minerals again.
Buddy,
Let's
should
do
I
it.
tell her? Yeah, let's do it. Should I tell her about the other rock?
I
Yeah,
don't know. Yeah, you can tell her.
Gotta tell me
Why not?
something.
Yeah, okay. So when we were digging out rocks in the other chute, we found one and it flew up to the ceiling instead of dropping down like the rest of the rocks.
It dropped down, but then it blew up.
Yeah, it dropped down and then went, whee! It was science.
Like,
We made science out.
Super fast
Like, it went
science.
further than my light did.
Oh,
Yeah.
it dropped downward, but then it flew straight
Flew up.
upward. Never came back down.
Interesting. Well, maybe we should open it and see if there's any materials I didn't see in there the last time.
That's what I was thinking.
Okay, I'm gonna take
Okay.
a step back.
Okay, Oblate, help me, buddy.
Okay.
Give me an athletics check, both of you, as you try to pry this down. Hasn't been opened in some time.
And get ready to jump out of the way. Ooh.
Oh.
All right, with a 20, you pull it open, and there is just this wooden mass of vines and growth in there. And for a brief moment, I swear you see a face in there.
Oh, Blake!
As the face launches out towards you as this growth of a humanoid form launches towards both of you.
Got it. Quick.
I'll let both of you guys make initiative checks to see if it gets the
What
jump on.
species has a short lifespan?
You'll probably beat it.
I mean,
Wait, are we rolling initiative or are we rolling?
oh,
Maybe
sorry,
initiative,
initiative. Sorry. Oh, so bad.
I'll
Better than him.
let Donna and Duke roll initiative too if you want.
Sure, I'll get in on this. Copycat.
Samesies.
As Donna, you see this
Holy-
this creature jump out.
I'm gonna shoot. I wasn't expecting that.
We had permission to touch this time. You gave it
We
to
did.
us.
Sacred flame.
Okay.
Yep.
As the flame like fires down on it and starts to drip down, it just kind of wiggles around and moves to the side. Got a 19 on the save.
Look out! She'll yell.
Okay. I think it's the Duke. If you want to do anything, Duke.
Holy cow! I'll quick draw my heavy crossbow and move up to here. Duck Tobias.
Pretty short. You should be able to shoot over me.
Yeah.
Right in the back of the head.
Right in the back of the head.
One.
Head's too big.
The crossbow jams.
Roll me a
Explode.
d6. Roll me another crossbow attack.
Immediate action.
Roll me some damage.
Mm-hmm.
The duality of Duke.
As not
No rage damage.
no rage damage. So minus 2 from that.
Mm-hmm.
So 16, 25, 33 points of piercing damage is how much damage Tobias takes. Tobias, I'll let you take a dexterity save real quick.
Oh, minus 8 too, because I'm not frenzying.
Okay.
Oh.
So minus 10 total?
Yeah.
So that'd be 17, 29, 35 minus 10. Take 25 points of piercing damage.
I'm gonna cast resistance
Okay.
for Tobias.
So Tobias, you take 12 points of piercing damage.
All the friendly fire this game.
What the crap?
As you hear a duck and you kind of look back as right to the shoulder.
It's very clear about it.
As Oblate kind of
duck.
vines kind of pull you close to the side. I'll take us to Tobias.
Ow. 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 Bonus action, second wind.
Okay.
And then this creature looks dangerous. I think
Yeah.
it's more ditch. So I'm going to swing out with my silver short sword with disadvantage.
Okay.
I think a 19.
19's gonna hit it.
And then swinging my sweet.
As it doesn't seem to do anything to it. You carve into it and the vine just grow over where it just hit.
And then hit it with my hammer.
Alright.
Do I still have advantage though because it didn't do any damage?
I would say no.
I think Vex requires you to do.
Yeah, we'll say no for now.
Nope.
Yeah, it's gonna be a miss.
Okay, I'm scared, so I'm gonna do it again. And realizing my sword doesn't work.
Action surging?
Yeah, I'm gonna action surge and swing at it with my hammer.
Okay. That's gonna be a hit. Do 7 points of bludgeoning damage to it. It doesn't seem to be affected by the whispers, though.
That's it for my turn. As I'm just like,
Alright.
eh,
That'll take us to Oblate. Yes, Karen, you do get inspiration.
Guess I'm gonna try to clamp down on him with my my Biden.
Give him the clamps.
Give him the old clamps.
That was almost a 1.
Getting a nat 20. That will definitely hit it.
That bobbled.
Wow.
As
Scary.
you do, let me double check. You made the strength save, so you don't clamp it, but you do knock it prone. As it takes 11 points of damage, as it seems to be crumbling from your bident.
And then I'm gonna follow up. I'm gonna use a discipline point to do flurry of blows.
Alright.
And I'm just gonna do a couple of kicks to his head.
Do have advantage on these. That's gonna be a hit. And as it's down on the ground, you stomp on its head, and you stomp on it again with a 20. It kind of smash its head to bits, and it just grows back, seemingly unaffected by your stomping. It's immune. Anything else for Oblate? You're not blessed.
That'll be it.
It's been way longer than 1 minute. That'll take us to the creature. As it gets back up, vines kind of streaking out, slams towards Oblate. Getting a 9 and a 10. As it
Dodge out of the way.
tries to just grasp at you slowly and clumsily, and you just kind of whisk away from it. Taking us to Donna.
What does this thing look like now that I got a good look at it? It's got a face.
It does have like a face. And
Was it
it
wearing
has this kind of
clothes?
growth and vines all around it. It has like this humanoid sort of form. It's kind of like wooden mask almost.
I'm just looking at the picture of it. It looks like he's got clothes on.
This one doesn't.
Okay. That's important. I'm gonna, Duke, what are you doing? And I will, cast, I'm gonna grease it. Up.
All right. You would have to get, because it would take up that whole space.
What if you splashed against the wall?
Yeah, you can splash it against the wall.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay.
Is it gonna, it might set all this other stuff on fire though. Like
Well, it's just grease. It's not fire.
not yet. Okay, sure. I'll grease it.
All
Because I'm
right.
worried about my friends. More worried about my friends than I am the gadgets.
It got a 20 on its save as it stands firm.
Alright. Well, he's surrounded by.
There's grease all along the wall behind it and inside the chute.
Oh,
Taking us to Duke.
I'm gonna back up. I'm gonna back up behind Duke because I don't want him behind me after seeing him cut into my party
Fair
member.
enough.
No, Duke, don't shoot me again.
I said duck, motherfucker.
I did. I'm 2 foot tall. How the hell do you hit me?
Just didn't duck.
He heard the duck. He just didn't listen.
15 does hit it. As the crossbow bolt just kind of sticks right in its head, and it just kind of tumbles for a moment, and then seemingly unaffected by it.
Does he still push it? Because it doesn't require damage. It
There's
says
nowhere
hit
for
it
it to go.
into the wall of
Can't
grace.
push it back into the the chute.
Oh, that'd be funny.
I'll
The
make,
greased up
it
chute?
might fall again. I'll give it a save.
Sorry, that second shot came late. When character sheet late.
You're good. Sure, it gets knocked into the grease. And it falls prone again.
Shove it back in the chute.
Do it. Set it on fire and close it up.
I'll take us to Tobias.
And it's right in front of the chute.
Although I kind of want to see what's on it. If anything.
It takes an action to light a torch, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a free action to drop it.
That's true. All right, I'm gonna light a torch and drop it in the grease.
Alright, give me a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
Nice.
Alright. Roll me 1d4.
remember with Dobo when we were trying to put out fires?
As it is engulfed in flames and the wall around it just burning immediately. And you would hear these shrieks and cackles and pops and cracks as it ignites, as does the chute and the interior of the chute, as smoke starts billowing out.
I have a question.
As it's gone.
Does it sound any different to me?
Give me an insight check. The 20? Yeah, it sounds a little different. It sounds a lot like, this ominous laughter and whispers coming from it.
Yeah, I didn't like that. That was, you said this one was safe.
Donna's just gonna cover her ear holes.
I'm gonna pull the bolt out and walk up to Duke. I even said you were a professional. And I'll hand him back the bolt.
It was a good shot.
Great shot.
I'm 2 foot tall.
I wasn't trying to.
Yeah, which arguably makes you hard to hit.
I was going for its leg.
Why? Center mass.
Hey, he doesn't tell you how to do your job.
I don't shoot him in the back.
Not yet.
I did say duck.
All right. Well, let me fix you up.
And they'll be like, oh, well, you guys sure do like messing about a lot.
There's a lot to mess with.
We just wanted to do science.
I don't think you know what science means, son.
No, but there seemed to be some sort of mineral, I think, in that trash chute thing. Not this one, obviously, but the one back there. And I think it might be a useful fuel, maybe, for the furnace.
Yeah, one of the rocks went up instead of down.
And Donna, when she's saying this, she probably, like, she's kind of, like, she's testing the waters with Hilda, because a part of her is, like, she kind of wants Hilda to go along with it.
Like, well, that's a good theory.
She's not confident.
You never know unless you try. But you try too many things here, you might end up dead. Me and Duke have seen our fair share of comrades dying.
Especially
Tobias
when
is trying to-
don't duck when they're told.
Yeah, Tobias is like trying to wrap his shoulder. Right.
Speaking of, has anyone seen Blackberry?
He went down the hall.
Fade over to Blackberry. Blackberry, what are you doing?
I'm walking down the hall.
Walking down the hall.
To stealth around the corner here.
Alright, give me a stealth check.
Doobie-doobie-dooba.
Sneaking around this very brightly lit hallway. You can see down at the end of the hall, a little bit of smoke coming from a little, like, thurible kind of thing.
What is a thurible?
Like an incense burner.
Okay.
I think those are called thuribles, right?
Rubble.
That sounds right.
Yeah, I'm going with it. It's
I
called a
need
thurible.
to work on my. I just need to work
Yeah.
on my vocabulary.
It's like a religious
Mm-hmm.
type of thing. Yeah.
Oh, because I think of when I think of the the religious thing. I think isn't that like a censer or something like that? Is what it's called?
Yeah.
They, like,
This is like a bigger.
That's the one where they're actually like holding on to it and wafting it.
This is a bigger one. You see a brass one of these just kind of floating there in the air, not attached to the floor or the ceiling. And around it with your.
Do I notice a smell?
Oh, for sure. It smells like a sweet incense sort of smell. Okay. And with your passive perception, around the smoke, you can see these flashes of lines just in the smoke.
Do they remind me of any other flashes I've seen?
Give me a nature check.
Mm-hmm.
You think that
13.
Donna shocked you?
Yeah, it reminds these little flashes of like lines. Like you only see it in the smoke. Kind of like, you know, you spray smoke and you can see the lasers.
Yeah.
In like the Catherine Zeta-Jones movie.
Yeah. So the laser lines or whatever, they're stationary. They're not moving.
They are stationary, but they kind of remind you of like thin strands of silk almost, or webbing.
Yeah. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna get a little bit closer. But I'm actually, because of that, I'm going to stay away from that. Getting too close to that, I want to see what's around this corner.
All right, you see a couple of curtains closed.
Oh. What's on this, is there a display here?
It's a light with more of those four digits.
Can I try to figure out what the 4 digits are?
Yeah. It's 3333.
Well,
and as
I don't remember if that means it's powered on, powered off. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh.
As you're looking at it, out of the corner of the eye, on the ceiling, you notice something skittering. This large,
I would like
white and blue mottled spider creeping along the ceiling towards you.
But I was so stealthy. Oh, those strands. It noticed me. I'm going to run away as soon as that happens.
As you run away,
Yep.
It shoots away.
Go ahead and roll me an initiative.
Meanwhile, back on the ship.
Yeah, I'll leave that in the ship.
It skitters after you down the wall and tries to bite you, getting a 21 to hit.
That hits.
I rolled it twice. As you take 10 points of piercing damage, and I need a Constitution saving throw.
I knew it.
I'm going to use my inspiration on that.
Okay.
That was worse.
11 actually makes it. And 8 points of poison damage.
Okay.
Taking us to your turn, Blackberry.
Disengage.
Yeah.
Run 5, 10. I can't see the lines. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Well, actually, I would get extra because it's the first thing of initiative. How much more do I get?
10 feet?
It's just 10 more feet. and I will yell, "Giant spider!"
All right.
Shut the door on that one.
Taking us to the spider
Lock it.
that
Didn't hear it.
looks like it's launching towards you.
Would we
And
have
then you
heard
would
it?
see this purple light as it fades away.
Does it attack me?
No, it fades away. And we can get out. We can get out of initiative for there. Just wanted to see if it got
I'll
attacked.
run back into the room. Run back into the room. I'm gonna close the door. And I'm gonna say there's a disappearing spider out there down the other side of the hallway.
As you can see, these two giant bite marks on the side of Blackberry's arm. Definitely a lot of blood coming out of him.
You and your stories, Blackberry.
Yeah, I got a ton of them, man. You know,
Put my gloves on and remove them from him, and look them over, and stop whatever bleeding.
Well, there's
might,
there's not fangs there. There's just those like kind of holes in his arms.
Oh, holes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna point to the
Less
burnt wall.
interesting.
Plant monster.
it's not a plant monster. Oh, you had a plant monster. I had a giant
the
spider, and man, I would rather switch with you.
I don't know. This thing was pretty gnarly.
Mhm.
I don't know. The plant
You
monster
guys wanna go
shot
check out a
the
spider?
back of the head.
No, somebody else shot me in the back, and they're supposed to be a professional.
Professionally shooting people.
You don't.
Still 100% accuracy rate if you count.
I'm surprised that. I mean, I'm surprised Dr. Jones isn't dead. That thing was huge, and I guess it might stay in that corner. There might be something special back there. There were some curtains I couldn't reach that were closed.
Oh.
Yeah, there
That
was
might
another
be
one of
worth
those
looking
console
at.
things with some numbers on them. 3333.
Hold it right.
I don't know if that means anything to y'all. Yeah, I don't. What's the 4 3s mean? Is that a good thing? A bad thing? Do you know yet?
Seems to be a recurring thing.
Hilda will say, what I've seen from the 3-3s is out of service. The 0-0s, or no, the 0-0s is out of service. The 3-3s, haven't figured that one out yet.
There's like
The 7-7s.
It might be the level of powers going to the conduit.
oh. There's also some floating thing back there that's got some smoke coming out of it.
Oh,
But yeah, there's a spider guarding it.
We should investigate when.
And you're gonna see like I'm gonna take some cloth and stuff out of my bag or something, and I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on myself.
okay. Start patching up. As you guys are patching up, discussing what each of you encountered, Dr. Jellybean, as you
Present.
finish your attunement of this vessel, that pins and needles feeling surges through you, but more powerful this time as it covers your entire body like this odd non-therapeutic shiver of needles, and everything goes dark for a moment.
Oh.
And you see a ship, this vessel, drifting in space. You see a hole in space, like a tear cracked in the very fabric of reality, as the ship goes into it. And then your vision would flash again and space is just like stars flying by you. But you get a kind of okay look at them. They're faint, or kind of see-through almost. They might not really be there. And then you would get this cold, chilling, almost wet feeling. This unintelligible voice calls out to you. And it keeps kind of babbling in a language you don't quite understand. And then you would finally understand it after a moment of listening to this whispers almost. It's free me. Help me. And your vision fades. They're kind of almost in reverse. After all these visions kind of flash backwards. And as it does flash backwards, you can see structure being built around this tear in space. As mushrooms are spilling out of it, these multi-dimensional mushrooms. And then you're sitting in your chair. And that's
Donna's hand lands on your shoulder. Shocking grasp.
That's where we'll end tonight. With
Everyone sits in that chair, shocking gas.
everyone doing some investigation.
One for everybody.
And Dr. Jellybean having a vision after attuning to this vessel. We'll pick up there next time. Wow. Well, I wonder what they're going to do next. You wonder what they're going to do next? Judy sure does. And if you're like Judy, you can like and subscribe and watch the next episode of The Astral Avenue. Thanks for watching.